Hey guys, so in today's video we're going to be talking about the huge news that broke last night that the United States is looking to ban the Chinese social media app TikTok because they see it as a security threat, says Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, although TikTok says that it has never provided user data to the Chinese government. Now, the article by ABC News states that the United States government is considering banning TikTok because it views the hugely popular social media app as a security threat, according to Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. The video app, which is owned by the Chinese company ByteDance. Now, keep in mind, if your company is in China, that it's in the CCP, your company is forced to give information to the Chinese Communist Party. Just want to throw that out there. Has an estimated 65 to 80 million active monthly users in the United States who share 15-second videos with quick edits, music, and filters. TikTok has exploded in the last year, with over 175 million downloads in the United States and over 1 billion users worldwide. But since last fall, United States lawmakers have been calling for an investigation of TikTok's relationship with its parent company and the Chinese government, and of whether those reported ties pose a counterintelligence threat in America. Pompeo told Fox News the Trump administration is certainly looking at banning the Chinese social media apps, including TikTok. In response, a TikTok spokesperson told ABC News Tuesday the company is led by an American CEO with hundreds of employees and key leaders across safety, security, product, and public safety here in the United States. We have no higher priority than promoting a safe and secure experience for our users, and I quote. Pompeo cast TikTok as a security threat, accusing it of sharing users' data with the Chinese government. That's not good. I don't want to Winnie the Pooh knowing my personal information. When asked by Fox Laura Ingraham Monday night if he would recommend that people download the app, he responded, "Only if you want your private information in the hands of the Chinese Communist Party." But the TikTok spokesperson denied that was true. "We have never provided user data to the Chinese government." Okay. "Nor would we do so if asked." The company is owned by ByteDance, a Chinese tech firm. Keep in mind, once again, Chinese companies are forced to give information to the Chinese Communist Party. A Chinese tech firm that also started travel search and real estate search sites, is considered one of the world's most valuable startups. Ugh. TikTok has tried to distance itself from ByteDance, saying on its website that it does business through subsidiaries of ByteDance Ltd., which is backed by global institutional investors. It also announced Monday it would remove the app from Hong Kong because of Chinese government's new national security law. Ugh. It's also banned in India too. It's banned in India. I think I don't think it's banned in the UK and Australia. I think they're looking into it because they're concerned about this issue as well. So this isn't a conspiracy. This is a real issue. This is something that's being investigated by world leaders, by world governments. This is a big deal and a big story, and I am very happy, but at the same time I'm also a little concerned, and we'll get to that in a second. And this basically just the article ends here. Now, according to Breitbart article, President Donald Trump on Tuesday confirmed that his administration is looking at banning the Chinese-owned social media app. It's just really confirming. And I quote Donald Trump, "It's something that we're looking at." Yes. Trump told at Greta this morning when asked about the possibility banning TikTok U.S. in the country. Whew, this is a big one, folks. Now, I want to say my thoughts personally on this developing story. Now, do I think TikTok is going to get banned? Yes, eventually. Now, whether that's temporary or permanent, we'll have to wait to see. But I think it's going to get banned. There's literally no reason from a governmental standpoint. There's literally no reason why not to ban TikTok. It provides, no information to the people. It's just, little videos, and even has some disturbing content on there, which is I'm going to get into right now, which is one of the reasons why I am very happy that TikTok is being possibly banned. I hate TikTok. I loathe that app. I think that app is toxic and supports degeneracy. I think number one is I think the very disturbing image it portrays on women. I think it's a breeding ground for not only predators and pedophiles, but I think it's also a breeding ground for women to think that they can subject their bodies to get far in life. Not working hard, not being independent, not being strong, but really showing off their bodies. And that's not what we should be treating our young girls. We should not be treating them that. And this app kind of promotes that culture. Because these young women think that if they get half naked and do a little dance in front of a camera, that they can get anything in life, and that's just not how life works. And I hate that. And it's a breeding ground for creeps, predators, and pedophiles. And there's even underage children doing TikTok dances with not a lot of clothing, and that's very disturbing. I've seen videos just through the For You page. I didn't search anything, don't worry guys, I did not search shit. It's through the For You page, and this is an app that promotes this kind of stuff, and that's very concerning. YouTube is doing this whole COPPA thing, and I can't even comment anything on, let's say the official SpongeBob YouTube page, because it's covered by YouTube Kids, even though there's an official page for YouTube Kids. TikTok, there's no kids TikTok. There's nothing like that where they kind of monitor and regulate the comment section and who goes in and out of the site. There's no such thing as that. And YouTube really came down on the COPPA situation. But TikTok's nothing. It's free reign. You just basically put in your email address, make a password, and boom, you're there. You are free to do whatever you want on this site. And that's very dangerous because there's a lot of young people, especially women, who are going to be subjugated to creeps, and it's very concerning. Also, on a lesser note, I hate the cringy content is just the cringy content. Seeing Charlie D'Amelio do the same dance 500 times on Instagram, she's going to be no longer doing that, which kind of leads into my concerns, which I'll get to that in a second. But also, the degenerate content, it's showing also women that, that you should be fine with being obese, like obesity pride and, doing all these, weird videos. We should not be promoting, our children to this stuff. This is not a safe environment for our children, and there's no regulation for that. Why isn't anybody making TikTok, holding them accountable for making this platform accessible to children in a very appropriate manner? And I think I'm going to pull up an article in a second where the FTC is making TikTok actually accountable for violating COPPA agreements. And I'm going to pull that article up in a second. Just give me 1 minute. So yes, this is the article. Exclusive article by Reuters. The United States probing allegations TikTok violated children's privacy. The Federal Trade Commission and the United States Justice Department are looking into allegations that the popular app TikTok failed to live up to a 2019 agreement aimed at protecting children's privacy, according to two people interviewed by the agencies. The development is the latest bump in the road for the short video company, which is popular with teens. TikTok has seen scrutiny, including from the National Security Focus Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States, rise sharply because of its Chinese parent corporation. U.S. Secretary of State, we read that before. Failed to live up to an agreement announced in February 2019. In their FCC look into their allegations, TikTok failed to delete videos and personal information about users ages 13 and younger, as it had agreed to do so. So I'm not making this shit up. I am not making this shit up, folks. This is real. This is serious. This is serious. They are collecting data not only on adults, but with children too. This is not good. And this is why I deleted the app as soon as I found it. As soon as I found out that they were doing this type of crap, because I only used the app to kind of promote my channel. I didn't really use it that much, but it was just sort of there to put like little short clips for my YouTube videos, but it's done. It's off my phone, and I didn't delete my account, but I'm going to after learning this information. This is just unbelievable. Yeah, and this is just normal PR bullshit. It's just like them trying to defend their website. So, and also this is a very interesting stat to take in. TikTok has grown increasingly popular among US teenagers and allows users to create short videos. About 60% of TikTok's 26.5 million monthly active users, in the United States are aged 16 to 24, the company said last year. And there's also, I bet you not too far down, it's probably like tweens or preteens, like from 10 to 12 years old. And it's making a platform where predators and pedophiles can thrive. Now, there's been multiple YouTube videos on YouTube itself, really having a system for pedophiles to thrive, but they crack down on it, and I come down on YouTube a lot, but I gotta give it credit where credit is due on that front. They do a really good job with that, and I'm the first one to criticize YouTube. I'm not the first one to compliment them, but I gotta give them credit on that. But there's a lot of websites like this where they just let these creeps like just roam around freely. And, TikTok is a very popular app. It's got over 1 billion users, I'm pretty sure, in the United States alone. I think this article says it. Yeah, actually, no, not in the U.S., excuse me. 175 million downloads in the U.S. and over 1 million users worldwide. I mean, that's a lot of people, and, obviously you can't police that many people, but there's gotta be a system in place that keeps these freaks in check. And there's a lot of disturbing stuff on there, and we're not promoting a good culture for our youth, and that's very, very, concerning to me. Very, very concerning. Now, the negatives of banning TikTok is really the jump to YouTube. I'm worried that people like Charlie D'Amelio, Addison Rae, and Chase Hudson are going to come to YouTube like Jake Paul and Lele Pons and Amanda Cerny and Logan Paul and all those people did once Vine got shut down by Twitter. I would not be surprised if the same thing happens. Now, Charlie D'Amelio has a YouTube channel. She does. She has one. But she barely posts on there, and that's because her main focus is TikTok. If TikTok does get banned, which I think is going to happen, does she move over to YouTube? That makes the YouTube competition more crowded. That's not good for small creators like me who grind to grow and thrive on this platform. That's not good. And for a lot of small-time YouTubers out there that want to grow and thrive, that's not good either. Because these people are going to take over the algorithm. And I understand I'm not towards that community, that demographic that Charlie D'Amelio really goes towards. But still, it's about the algorithm and the system. They're going to be promoting those videos. And not hardworking small-time creators like myself and many others. They're not going to do that. They're going to be promoting these, like, vlogs about, like, going to, like, Charlie D'Amelio goes to Dunkin' Donuts or whatever. Or Addison Rae goes to, like, some $1 million house in California. Crappy content like that, but the algorithm's going to love it because all of them are very popular. And they're going to want to make money off of ad revenue because that's what the game's about. Money, money, money. And they're going to want to do that. So that's probably, for me, my biggest concern with TikTok potentially being banned. Is that the creators who are mainly on that platform come to YouTube and take it over. Like the Viners did when Vine shut down. Like the Jake Pauls did. And I am worried that the Charlie D'Amelios and the Addison Raes might do the same thing. And I hope that's not true because it's hard enough to thrive on this platform already. And with that wave of people coming to YouTube, that's only going to make it more difficult. And that's not good. That is not a good thing But there's positive and negative aspects to it. I think there's more positives to this happening. I hope it's banned. You know, I hope it is banned. I hate TikTok. I think it's a horrible app. And I really do hope that it eventually does get banned, which I think it's going to. I know India banned it, which India was TikTok had one of the biggest fan bases, user bases in India, and that's huge. This is an international issue. This is not just in the United States. This is like all over the world, excuse me. In Australia and also in the UK, they're considering doing this. So this is a big deal, and this will be a story that I'm very interested in seeing what happens down the line, and definitely a story I expect to be covered on this channel. So, anyways, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and to follow us on Instagram, and also support us on Patreon, and I will see you guys next time.